This is lesson 4-3, solving multi-step inequalities.
Let's start by solving by distribution. You want to distribute the outside coefficient to all terms on the inside of the parentheses. If there is no outside coefficient, make sure you're distributing a 1. Solve the inequality with the same rules that we've taught in previous lessons in this chapter. Here's an example. -3 times the quantity x plus 5 is greater than 45. Pause the video at this point to give yourself a chance to do the example. So the first thing I want to do is distribute a -3. I now have -3x minus 15 is greater than 45. I then add 15 to both sides to get -3x is greater than 60. I now need to divide by -3, which switches the direction of my sign, to get x is less than -20. When I test for truth, I want to pick a number that's less than -20. I always pick the one next to it, which is -21. I'm now going to test my inequality by simplifying the left side of the inequality. It does work. Here's another example. Pause the video at this point to give yourself a chance to do the example. Distributing the -4 first will give me -8x minus 28 is less than 44. Add 28 to both sides to get -8x is less than 72. Dividing by -8 switches the direction of the sign, and now I have x is greater than -9. In checking, I plug in -8 into my solution, because -8 is greater than -9. And my solution checks out, because 36 is less than 44. Let's again review like terms. Like terms are a group of terms that have the same variable and that power of the variable. Here's some examples of like terms. Here are some examples of unlike terms. 3y and 4z have a different variable, so they are unlike. And 3t squared and 3t to the fourth have different powers, so they are unlike. When you combine like terms, it means to add them together. Remember that you can only combine like terms on one side of the inequality. When we're combining like terms, the first thing we need to do is eliminate any parentheses using the distributive property. Then, combining the like terms possible on each side of the equation. Solve the inequality just like you would any other and check your work. Remember that if no number exists in front of a set of parentheses, you should put a 1 there. Here's an example. X minus the quantity 3x plus 6 is greater than 12. Pause the video at this point to give yourself a chance to do the example. So the first thing I want to do is put a 1 in front of the parentheses and distribute a -1. When I do that, I get x minus 3x minus 6 is greater than 12. I then combine like terms to get -2x minus 6 is greater than 12. I then add 6 to both sides to get -2x is greater than 18. Divide by -2 on both sides, switch the direction of the sign to get x is less than -9. The check is with using -10, because -10 is less than -9, is below, and it works. Here's another example. 7 times the quantity x plus 2 plus 3 times the quantity x minus 3 is greater than 35. Pause the video at this point to give yourself a chance to do the example. So we'll start with distributing the 7 and the 3. So 7x plus 14 plus 3x minus 9 is greater than 35. I then combine like terms to get 10x plus 5 is greater than 35. Subtract 5 from both sides to get 10x greater than 30, and divide by 10 to get x greater than 3. The check is below. This time I used 4, because 4 is greater than 3.